Assalamualaikum, good morning. My name is Sundari from Law 20 Kelas, University of Nusa Putra. Here I will give a little explanation of the text that I have done, namely the presentation of the journal that I have made. Straight away, this is the little I took that is corporate responsibility in the crime of money laundering in Indonesia criminal law disciple. Purpose in this reading is to know the form of money laundering committed by corporate actors, to know the form of accountability of a company in money laundering crimes, to review the form of corporate criminal responsibility in the regulation contained in the legislation, and review the accountability of corporate crimes in case of money laundering crimes, the strategy of prevention of money laundering crimes cannot be realized with the characteristic of money laundering crimes as one of the criminalizing the problem of money laundering crimes has developed with various aspects and the problem that are increasingly complex. Advances in information technology have also had an impact on money laundering crime that are no longer limited to one particular region of the country. This reading is the descriptive in order to know the picture of the problem. I took this little because I am aware of the impact of the corporation itself in committing and criminal that will be very detrimental to the state, such as money laundering, corporate, and others. No, this crime is not only committed by individuals, but also by a corporation. We all know that corporations are one of the pillars of the economy, including in Indonesia. The positive impacts are real, as well as the negative impacts will be very real as well. One of the corporate crimes is money laundering. And Indonesia is currently being hit by contemporary criminal cases that can threaten our country's environment. One of them is money laundering. In Indonesia, there are still many cases of money laundering. Money laundering, whether carried out by individuals or companies or corporations. Research methods. Normative legal research examine the existing legal theories associated with various legal regulations. 2. Relating to cases of money laundering and criminal liability to corporations. This study used secondary data obtained from both print and online media. Result and discussion. 1. Criminal arrangements against money laundering. 2. The position of the corporation in the crime of money laundering. And 3. Corporate responsibility in money laundering. Criminal arrangements against money laundering. Crimes are not only committed by individuals but can also be committed by corporations. One of the crimes committed by corporation is money laundering. Money laundering is method for hiding, transferring, and using the process of a criminal the activities of a criminal organization, economic crime, and other activities that constitute criminal activity. Embezzlement of funds that is carried out on the invest so that the outgoing funds cannot be indefeated. Elements of the crime of money laundering. A. The existence of money funds which are illegal or illegal in the eyes of the law. B. The existence of illicit money that is processed in Great Wise through illegal institutions so that the perpetrators get big profits. C. With the intention of eliminating trade so that the source of origin cannot or is very difficult to be known and traced by legal entities because the profits are not directly spent on goods. The crime of money laundering has been regulated in Law Number 5 of 2010. Types of money laundering are divided into three types, namely. Types of money laundering are divided into three. 1. Active money laundering. A criminal committed by a person who plays, transfer, spend goods, things from or exchange money or securities or others from the process of money laundering may be subject to Article 2, Paragraph 1 with the aim of concealing or distinguishing the origin of asset shall be punished for the crime of money laundering with a maximum imprisonment of 20 years or a maximum fine 10 billion rupiah. This is in accordance with Article 3 of Chapter 2 concerning the crime of money laundering. An example is the case that has happened in Indonesia, namely the case of the purchase of shares of the national airline Garuda Indonesia by Muhammad Nazaruddin, where the purchase of share was carried out only by companies in the environment with Higar bin Nazaruddin to save his money into a more secure and profit-oriented system. This can be seen in the accordance with the article above. Criminals are for perpetrators who enjoy the results, who have enjoyed the process of the crime of money laundering by concealing or embezzling the origin of the source of spending money. This is an example of a criminal act as contained in the crime of money laundering, which is accommodated in Article 4, which reads, anyone who hides or disguises the origin, source, location, designation, transfer, or rights or actual ownership of assets that he knows or reasonably suspects to be the result of a criminal according to Article 2, Paragraph 1 of this law shall be punished for the crime of money laundering with a maximum imprisonment of 20 years and maximum fine of 5 billion rupiah. In accordance with Article 3 of Law Number 8 of 2010 concerning the prevention and eradication of money laundering. Every person who receives or controls the placement, transfer, payment, grant, donation, safekeeping, exchange, or use of assets which he knows or reasonably suspects in the result of a criminal act as referred to in the Article 2, Paragraph 1 shall be sentenced to a maximum imprisonment of 5 years and maximum fine 1 billion rupiah. This is also the same as committing the crime of money laundering. However, an exception is made for reporting persons who carry or reporting obligation as regulated in this law. The subject of money laundering can be individuals or corporations. The criminal subject of individuals money laundering is regulated in Article 1, Paragraph 9, Article 3, Article 4, and other articles. While the subject of money laundering crimes committed by corporations have been regulated in Article 1, Paragraph 9 of Law Number 8, No. 2010, and so on. Criminal penalties can be imposed on corporation if the crime of money laundering is ordered by corporation controlling personnel with the aim of taking advantage for the corporation instead. According to Article 6 of Law Number 8 of 2010, criminals are imprisoned on corporation if the crime of money laundering is carried out. A. Carried out for under by the corporate control personnel. B. Carried out in the context of fulfilling the purpose and objectives of the corporation. C. Carried out in accordance with the duties and function of the perpetrator or the giver of orders. And D. Carried out with the intention of providing benefits to the corporation. Criminal laws against corporation is associated with criminal laws because when examined more deeply the role of criminal law in the context of corporate criminal responsibility has many benefits. Reason for using the criminal laws against corporation. 1. Criminal laws is seen as capable of carrying out an educative role in defining and establishing and strengthening the limits of acceptable. 2. Criminal laws moves at a faster pace than civil laws. 3. Civil courts are prevented from enforcing criminal section. 4. Co-appointments. Corporation and their against require a criminal forum in the threat of confinement is used to deter individuals. Conclusion: the crime of money laundering is an act that has inconsiderable impact on the state, which can harm the state and the surrounding community, especially money laundering crimes committed by corporations. This certainly has a large negative impact, especially in the economic actors, because private companies are a source of state revenue. So that if there are many criminals act of money laundering, it will hamper the country's economy and can hamper the international economy. The crime of money laundering has been regulated in Law Number 8 of 2010 concerning the prevention and eradication of the crime of money laundering. And this is my presentation. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.